A new study warns of the dangers of risking your own life when trying to save someone else from drowning. Researchers found an average of 7 people die each year in Canada trying to save another person from drowning. Most of the rescuers did not have any life-saving training. So for more on this, let's bring in Stephanie Bakalar, Senior Communications Officer from Lifesaving Society of Ontario. Stephanie, thanks so much for joining us. Maybe we can talk about why we are seeing a recent rise in drownings in our province. I believe that last week alone, less than a handful of people did pass away as a result, including 2 children, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've seen quite a spike in drownings throughout the summer. We are up quite a bit from this time last year, based on our preliminary drowning data. What we've seen a lot this year is, children who are drowning. And in most cases where children are drowning, that is because supervision is absent or distracted. So we're certainly encouraging parents to keep an eye on your children at all times. If they are near the water, be within arm's reach anytime they are in the water, and make sure that you are wearing life jackets, especially when you're in open water settings where the environments can be very unpredictable.
Absolutely. And just, going out on a flotation device with a paddle, that does not mean you're safe, even in shallow waters, correct?
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of people using those, pool floaties, the big unicorn style floaties and things like that in open water settings. And this is a recipe for disaster. Those are not meant for open water. Wind can carry them out really far very quickly. They're no replacement for a life jacket, certainly. So we encourage you to leave anything inflatable like that at home. It is for the backyard pool. Don't bring it to the beach.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about this new report that says that 7 people in Canada have died annually as a result of trying to save someone else who was drowning. So what is the tip for someone out there who is trying to rescue someone that they see in trouble out on the waters?
So it's great that people want to help out, but we need to make sure that if you are not trained in life-saving techniques and you don't have the appropriate life-saving equipment, that you don't enter the water. The first thing you want to do is call 911, shout for help, call for somebody who is trained. If there is a lifeguard present or someone with life-saving training, get their assistance. If you are not trained, you're going to stay on dry land and just call to the victim. First and foremost, calling to them, encouraging them to try to swim towards you, giving them some, confidence and support to try and keep their head above the water. Look for something around you that floats. If you can find something that floats, for instance, a ring buoy, which is that orange circular thing you'll see frequently at beaches and near rivers, you can throw that to them, or anything else that might float. You also have the option to do a reach rescue, which would be where you get something that you can reach towards them, whether it's a stick, a towel, a reaching pole if you're at a pool or something like that. To do this, though, you do have to be careful not to get pulled in yourself. So you need to lie flat on your stomach.
Yeah, okay. And there is a distinction between life-saving training and someone who thinks they're a good swimmer, correct?
Absolutely. Someone who is drowning or struggling in the water will pull you under very quickly. They are literally fighting for their life. So you can't take for granted for a second that they're just going to be calm when you approach them. If you're a great swimmer, fantastic, but still do not get in the water unless you have your bronze medallion, bronze cross, something like that.
Right. Okay. Very important reminder, especially since we saw the heat wave, many people looking to take advantage of the waters in our beautiful province. Stephanie Bakalar, Senior Communications Officer from Lifesaving Society of Ontario. Appreciate your time. Thank you.